Hello, what's up guys? It's Sawyer from Puppet here again. And we're gonna do the hotel over here. And I'm so planning it another short-term stay hotel. And first of all, we're gonna do the outside of the entrance. And it's an possibly next section. We're gonna do the windows. So anyway, maybe maybe I should give you a tour of the park so far. After I add the windows in. Like near the ending or something. This will be the short-term hotel. And also, what do you guys want in the next episode? There's the short-term hotel done. From like a few days of rest. Or less, really. Or less, really. Here's the tour of the park so far. First is the Viking area. That's where it will lead straight into from the entrance. And there's our first ride that we made in the first ever episode. Also, let's play things. And I added the 5 more rides into this area ever since the first episode. Even a playground in this game. And that's why it's one of the rides in this area. Like them, for example. And then there's a Viking village over there. Inner bit of the village. And then it will lead into the water park.
Vamos, Vaderland.
Yep.
Rambo.
Let's watch the shark do.
Look at that Susie lash.
And then here's the swimming pool. For the little ones. And then there's the first water slide of the park. Like the ones which go straight into the aquarium. Yeah, those ones. Yeah, those ones, really. And now let's ride it. And then you can get the view from this angle of the water slide we just been on. Yeah, it's just a changing area over there. And then there's another swimming pool. That's our lazy river, actually. That's our lazy river. And there's our wave pool. It reminds me of like Typhoon Lagoon. And then there's our doing 4 slides. 5 slides. You didn't know he made a volcano. There's the view of the volcano. And even the smoke up there. Let's skip over to the island. Not the island, but the other water slides. The other water slides, really. And then there's the temple. Themed water slide. And then here's another aquarium themed one. And then we can see the sky thing up there from the Viking, inner Viking village area. And if we and now it makes us even faster. So anyway, here's the rest of the racing river. I don't know what to call the water park though. And then here's our next section, the Biford Dolphin. And yes, it's a real thing, but don't worry, it won't be that graphic, unlike real life. And there's the exit and entrance to one of the dueling coasters. Let's go over here. Rest in peace. And let's ride it. I added the fire effects, just for fun really. This is an awesome view from here, because we can see the other coasters from in the back road. There's the rascal of Will. And then I get out of the spirit of the Bible dolphin. That's the full name of the wine. And then I added this thing over here. The iron core. Just for fun, also. I added a dogs ride section near the station, which is the lunch basically, and then it lunches you out. This is what I was talking about. This is like the mini version of the Bible Dolphin, which is a semi-submersible rig. And at the other side is like what happened inside, what's happening in the inside basically. And then they will sync with the other coaster, I know. And then it syncs with the other one. And then there's a station, train station there. Yeah, I added a bit of a twist to this one, make it more fluid. And also custom supports. And also turntable. And then it heads straight to the brakes. The brake one. And then and then there's the management bay area for the trains, basically. And then it makes it head straight out. I won't ride the other one because it's basically the same as the one we just rode. Winning, of course. Onto random bench. Onto random bench over there. Yes, the train does go through it. Where's the kids' parents? Seriously, where are they? Where are the kids' parents though? And then there goes the train as soon as we were saying there was a train station area. And then next is the Takemoa Front. That's its full name. That light is supposed to symbolize, like, the condition, the forest near the area as of now, compared to back in 1999. And oh yes, that's everybody's favourite. The Takemoa coaster. It'll add an extra thrill over there with the claw thing over there. I added netting every time that it reaches the path. While they stand at the coaster, and basically same there, the netting basically. And also I added the manta ray car attachment thing ever since last time. So anyway, I love how I added the dragon at the front of the car with the mantons on it, so it looks like his claws on it. Don't mind me if I have a drink quick. What was that? Let me hire ride manager quick. Ride attendant quick. Yeah, him. And then back on the ride, I suppose. And here we go. It's really fast to lift heroes. Custom support. This is to take him up based off the incident. It's based off the incident in the Takemoa plant in 1999, by the way. and then it spins and leads to another management bay for the cars of the coaster. And now back to the tour. Transfer track, I should say, to the management bit. I wish there was an option to remove the bar at the bottom of the screen when we are in a position like this, basically. And then I added the Ferris wheel. I will tell you I got an idea for this. Well, it just randomly got to my mind that I had to. Basically, it was one of my ideas for the park. Since we had a huge bit of land to the Bifront Dolphin, I just thought, how about theme it to the Takamara Park? Here's the Ferris wheel. Let's go to the left instead. And also there's a food court. These are the people who died in the Takamara pond in real life. I had to put the memorial on the Bifront Dolphin too. Rest in peace. So anyway, here's the western section. You know, new pirate section. / Assassin's Creed Rogue inspired section for a future episode. Yeah, that's the Sundoer one. And then there's the mining coaster / the train one or something. Yeah, it's the train one. That's what not my future plans. And then there's the Habu. It's also called the Dust Storm. It means the Dust Storm. Again, like the Doing coaster on the Bifront Dolphin. It's probably going to be the same, so I won't ride the other one as well, if I pick one. And then I added a family train ride, a mini train ride, to be exact.
Nu de bryter här. Air Chancellor avslandet var på väg. Är man tror som man tar? Undeniable, sir.
And then I'll wait for a train to enter the station. Don't mind me getting to the other side. Let's find the family train ride while we're waiting. And plus we can see it while we're waiting as well. I wonder when the next DAC for Planet Coaster 2 will be released, and where it will be anyway. I hope for an Intimate Blitz coaster in the future, because I would like another coaster with like switch tracks and stuff like that. Basically like Velocicoaster or whatever it is. And we can get another view of the Habu, basically. And there's the tumbleweed. Let me speed it up a bit. A bit more. And then here's the geysers. Here's the geysers. So basically like Old Faithful and stuff like that at Yellowstone. And then there's the customs porting for the taboo, basically. And that's the end of the family train road. And then there's one of those rides which one goes that way and the other goes that way. The hammer swing. And there's the train ride, which goes basically all over the place in the park. And there's a Skywatcher. Yeah, it's a Skywatcher. Typically they are doing coasters, so the music is a fine, despite half of the fenders not being there. And that's the iconic corkscrew section. It sounds like something straight out of Super Mario Odyssey. I forgot that was copyrighted. Well, let's just say Green Grass by George Ashford. He then will bring to the short-term hotels what we built earlier in the video. And yeah, the window bits were corkscrew aim in the hotels. Bye guys.